Hi, everybody. I am gonna share with you one of the things that helps me forgive myself and that I know will absolutely help you too. Something that I have worked with some of my clients on and something that I'm really excited. I woke up this morning and, like every morning, I asked myself, how can I move the needle in eradicating self-loathe today? So let's start with you. Forgiveness of self. It is so often that we hold things against ourselves, that we beat ourselves up for something, that we do something and then we struggle to let it go. So I'm going to share with you one little thing. This is like the missing piece that's going to make you go, oh my gosh, no wonder I could never forgive myself before. And as you jump on, this is a live video on Facebook, so wherever you're watching this, just say hey in the comments. Let me know what you think. But I don't want to waste any time. Let's dive in. So essentially, have you ever noticed that when like a family member or your best friend or the person that you love so much or people that you love so much, you can easily forgive them? Very easily, especially family, right? They do something and they apologize. It's like, think of your sibling, right? They like said something mean, they did something, they threw something at you, and they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, and you want to be mad. You're like, I'm going to be that person who never talks to my family again, like I just never want to talk to them again. But at the end of the day, you like make up and hug because you know you really love each other. So what does this mean? When we can easily forgive someone, it is usually because we have this unconditional love for them. So, you see where I'm going with this? If you want to be able to easily forgive yourself, you need to have and develop an unconditional love for yourself. And the best way to do that is through implementing a daily self-love ritual. What's up, Jonah? What's up, Amanda? What's up, Preston? Thanks for jumping on. We're talking about forgiving yourself by loving yourself unconditionally, naturally. Basically, when other people apologize to us, what's up, Mel? Been a while. Hope you're doing well. We easily forgive them, but we struggle to forgive ourselves. And I really believe it's because we don't fully love ourselves. We don't fully unconditionally love ourselves. We just kind of, sort of know we should love ourselves. And then we wonder why it's so hard to move past that thing that we did like 30 years ago. I've never even been 30, but you know what I'm saying. So, how do we unconditionally love ourselves? We have to develop a pattern of love. Usually with family, you're born into it. You got the same blood. It's easy. They're your family, Sometimes, family, you butt heads with them and you should not have them in your life. That's a different story. But if your family, you really love them, you really love them. Just like, for some people, maybe they don't connect with their family, but they're like, oh yeah, I unconditionally love my best friend or my soulmate or whatever. And you forgive them very easily. Because why wouldn't you? You want nothing but to have them in your life forever. Isn't that you? You're going to be stuck with yourself forever. So unconditionally loving yourself comes from establishing a daily self-love ritual. I really believe this because the more we can love ourselves, then obviously the more love we can create within ourselves, the easier it is to constantly love ourselves, the more that we can just look in the mirror and be like, what's up? I love you. You're amazing. You're going to kill it today. You know what I'm saying? So then if we do something that's not so great, the reason we get so pent up about it, the reason we get upset with ourselves for it, is because it's not aligned to, let's say, our core soul codes or our identity. It's not really aligned to the person we see ourselves as or the person we want to be. So then we get mad at ourselves. We hold it against ourselves. I'll give a very easy example. You see yourself as someone who is not a thief. You steal something. You're jealous, you're upset, you're upset, you're mad that you did this. I said jealous because I was just thinking about how I shared this on a podcast recently, which I'll give you as a link to once it comes out. But, like, if you see yourself as a thief and you steal, you got no issues. You don't see yourself as a thief and you steal, all of a sudden the world's collapsing around you. You feel guilty as hell. You can't forgive yourself for this because you're not a thief. So it really comes down to identity and self-love. You have to love yourself for who you are and also accept that you're human and that you might make mistakes. But what does that really mean? It's a lesson, right? It's an opportunity. So the more that you can tap into the energy of love, the easier it's going to be flowing through you. So when you do have those situations come up where you do something that you're not maybe so proud of or you wish you didn't didn't do. Like maybe you ate something that you shouldn't have eaten because you're paleo, and yet you just had this like cookie and you're like, I shouldn't have done that. Well, that's just because you identify as paleo. So now you're mad at yourself because you did something that a paleo doesn't do, and now your identity is like, there's this whole entire corruption that's happening, the walls are crumbling, and so you're mad at yourself, and it's so hard to forgive yourself. But what if you practiced self-love every single day, that when that happened, you were just like, okay, I know why this happened, I know that I really wanted this, I know it's been a while, here's what I can learn from it. And what if you actually loved yourself enough to own the mistake, to take responsibility, to recognize what happened? You're going to let it go so much sooner because you're going to know that you have developed some unconditional love for yourself. So many people are like, well, I know I need that. I know I need to love myself, but how? How do I love myself? This is so much deeper than a self-care ritual, right? This is so much deeper than putting a face mask on, taking a time out, getting time off work, going on vacation. It's so much deeper than that. I could give you all the self-love rituals in the world. I could tell you to have a daily self-love, but until you truly move through and accept all the things that have made you who you are, it is going to be very difficult to do this. So, if you are looking for help in really transforming the love that you have for yourself and diving into the deeper workings of this, then I want you to shoot me a message, okay? I'm not going to pitch you on anything. I'm not going to try to sell you on anything. I'm just going to spend maybe like 15 to 20 minutes diving into like a certain area of your life that we can move through together so that you can expand and deepen your love for yourself. I don't know. I just said that. That just flowed through me. So this is something that I do all the time, every week. I hop on calls with my clients all the time and do this. So if you want to do that, all you got to do is shoot me a message. I'll be happy to work through something in your life where you're struggling to really, truly love and accept and forgive yourself. And I'll help you to work through that because I'm here to eradicate self-loathe and I want to help you. So if you have any questions, obviously let me know. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. Those of you who are on live in the middle of the day, it's always great to chat and see you. And I really hope you found this helpful. Feel free to comment like what your main takeaway is, because the most obvious thing is we forgive others because we unconditionally love them, but we don't forgive ourselves because we don't unconditionally love ourselves. So how can we unconditionally love ourselves today? Bye. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, night, or morning, wherever you're in the world. Just make it awesome.